This is Chris Hansen.
Chad doing Rip City Radio here.
It's your favorite basketball player, Tyler Hansbrough.
This is Jamie Hudson.
This is TJ Houshmandzadeh.
And I'm going to let y'all know something.
Duke sucks and Duke will always suck.
You're listening to
It Just Makes Sense.
It Just Makes Sense.
You're listening to It Just Makes Sense
With Braxton, Miguel, and Peter.
If you're looking for expert sports takes, look elsewhere.
You ever heard of a little person? Well,
Have you ever heard?
a little guy named Jesus? Because he's on BYU.
Is he? I will tell you what, that was the worst betting weekend I have ever had.
You know what? You deserve it.
I probably do. I was feeling good for a few weeks. I would go like 3 weeks, I think 3 or 4 straight weeks where I would net almost $0, where I would win as much as I lost and vice versa.
You think this is the gambling god's way of humbling you?
Yeah, because I lost.
His name is Zeus.
I lost, let's see. Christian McCaffrey, 2 touchdowns, lost.
Did you place that live after he scored the first one?
I did. Yeah.
Then that's not a stupid. That's actually.
I did
smart.
that and Devontae Adams because they both scored so early. Geno Smith and Shedeur Sanders to both throw an interception, lost. Then I've got a 4-pick parlay with the Rams, Seahawks, Chargers, Patriots. Rams screwed me. Judkins anytime, lost.
This is some good shit.
Yeah. So many. Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, lost. Eagles live bet, lost.
That I fully expected that because they were saying that the Niners-Browns game was going to be a snow game. So I didn't write any passing bets on that one. I thought like Judkins and McCaffrey would eat because I thought they were just going to be running. They said it was going to snow.
Well,
and they didn't.
They did not. They sure did not.
I mean, Judkins had a lot of touches.
26-0, the Seahawks win, and Sam Darnold throws 0 touchdowns. Insanity.
Because their defense was good.
That was the only thing that didn't hit in a 6-pick parlay that was plus 145 at a $20 bet.
Guess what? If you bet Premier League, also would have lost.
I mean, it's just red.
I
Not good, Bob.
I was
Happy
trying
Thanksgiving to me.
I was trying to ride the heater from the Premier League bet I won when we were all together. So I was like, well, I'm not going to go to the bar, but I was like, Mitch, tell me who you like. So I just put like a 5-leg thing. Fucking lost on the first game at 4:30 in the fucking morning. I just had a text from him. He goes, my bad, it's the first game. And I'm like, and I look at it and I see, because by the time you wake up, 3 of them were done. It was just the game they were watching, which is the Arsenal one.
Yeah. So the other 4 win?
No, the 3 lost. But I'm like, it's actually better that the 3 didn't hit before I even woke up, because had the 4 hit and it was just down to the Arsenal one, that the game that they were watching ended up in a draw. That would have been more painful if I was just waiting for that one.
When you said pain, I thought that you were talking about like your survivor pool, which I was like, oh yeah, that sucks. But like at least we won the teaser. I forgot that.
Yeah, I sent a photo with it.
Oh, my bad. I was doing yard work I was up on a ladder or something.
Speaking of which, is that still alive?
Yep.
Who would you have this week?
Chargers.
Boom shaka. Never a doubt.
How many people are left?
4.
Everyone won?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And yeah, Shedeur Sanders. Oh, if I had a whole week of preparation, you guys see what happens. Whatever.
Didn't go so well.
No.
Yeah.
He
also didn't throw a pick, so that's his fuck you to you.
Okay, so you, for Thanksgiving, happy late Thanksgiving, everyone. I had Thanksgiving leftovers yet again for lunch. I am not hungry, but I ordered dinner. Just so much dense food. Turkey was incredible. But you, sir, went to Michael Jordan Steakhouse complete review.
Well, let's start with earlier that day, because whenever I don't eat, or whenever we know we're going to a Thanksgiving like lunch or dinner. We don't eat anything at home.
He gone.
And we got to Ashley's parents, and I just fucking stuffed myself. This was like at 1:00, and I stuffed myself and just like fell asleep on the couch while watching football.
Yeah.
But this was probably like her mom makes like a 14, 15 pound turkey. And they're like, okay, so you like all this stuff that we don't like, aka the skin and all this shit. So I'm just picking it off, right? So I basically have my own pile plus the shit that they serve. And this was at 1. So I'm like, by the time we get to the steakhouse at 5:30, I'll be fine.
You'll be all right.
So it's a good and a bad thing. I've been known to order everything off the menu, and this is not the restaurant to do
Don't
it
do
at.
that,
This
yeah.
will be like a $1,200 fucking check. So I was not that hungry still when we got to the restaurant. My mom was already there, and so we got...
She doing some pre-gambling?
No, because they were there last week. So it's fine.
They don't need...
Pocketbook was a little tight.
Yeah.
I've never been in. So the thing at A&A is like, you guys have been there. You look at all the restaurants and they all look tiny, right?
Right.
It's like, oh, these are all the tables you have. That steakhouse,
Went
that
back.
shit opens up
Yeah.
like a fucking Applebee's all the way to the back.
No Dollaritas
there's
there,
so
though.
there's like levels to like the next upside down to the other one to the other one.
Love it.
We were in the back where you're like by the hotel.
Oh, shit.
My mom was already sitting there having coffee, and my mom, like, she speaks English, but she's like, all right, this is what I want, so I can just order. She goes, I just want a filet, Caesar salad, and rolls. They had, like, really good rolls, like Texas Roadhouse.
Like the yeast
with-
rolls?
yeah, with the
Yeah.
butter. Ashley's dish was probably the fucking best.
What did she go with?
It's the barbecue shrimp and grits.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It was probably the best thing there. We
Was
got
it spicy?
No. It was, I mean...
I bet it was rich as fuck.
Rich as that was the creamiest sauce for grits I've ever had, and it was so good. We got Wagyu meatballs and some bread to start with, and even though I wasn't hungry, I had to go with the 23-ounce bone-in ribeye.
Right. You had to scale back a little bit and go with the
And,
23.
and the thing I appreciate about it, just like when you see most steakhouses, there's no fluff. Like when we went for Jesse's bachelor party, it was a
Right.
plate with a fucking giant hunk of meat. There's no bullshit on the side.
Yeah.
And
Love
then
that.
got a big thing of chimichurri with it. And we were sitting next to a bunch of engraved steak knives.
Oh, fun.
This is the
From
best
celebrities?
part. So I was like, hey, our server noticed we were looking at the steak knives. Because I'm trying to read, I thought they were like players' names. Like I was looking for like Steve Kerr, like anyone in the Bulls. And she's like, would you guys be interested in having your name on a steak knife? And I'm like, what's the catch? She goes, oh, you need to... Well, first she misspoke and said, you need to have 23 reservations in a month. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? She goes, no, I meant... She's like, I apologize. 23 reservations in 6 months or spend at least $1,000 and then you will get your name on a steak knife. And I'm like, yeah, it's
We
a lot.
could spend $1,000 tonight, though.
And then you and I were looking at photos.
Yeah.
And there was a cocktail with the
The
Jumpman logo.
The Air Espresso Martini.
Yeah. So we just assumed it was the espresso martini
There's
because
two.
it was in the thing.
Yeah.
I ordered the espresso martini and there's 3 coffee beans. And I'm like,
You're like, that's...
where's this Ernest?
Yeah.
Where's MJ?
I will say, though, that is a good sign of a great espresso martini.
The beans?
3 beans.
Yep.
And they can sit on top?
Yep. If it's
Yeah.
2, that's dangerous. If it's 4, they're trying too
That's
hard.
that's
3,
why I speak so highly of that Italian restaurant in Seaside, Oregon, of all places. One of the best espresso
3
martinis.
beans.
3 beans.
That's
Yep,
3
that's how you
bean.
know.
But I'm like, I said, where's this Ernest? She goes, he's actually never. Well, it was an accidental segue to my next question. I was like, has he been here? Because I heard it was a thing that he stops by at every restaurant,
Right.
Because he has such weird spots for his restaurants, right? And she's like, he's actually never been here.
Interesting. Wow.
She goes, but I've been here for 6 years, and the year before I started, his son Jeffrey Jordan stopped by, and I go, I don't give a shit about that loser.
I know.
Wait, his fucking dad. Where's his dad?
That deadbeat.
He's like, yeah, he's
Literally no one has asked for Jeffrey Jordan.
no
They
one
asked
even
for
knows
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
If a son is known, it's Marcus. It's not even the other one. But review, that was a very good steak.
There you go. Did you eat the whole
And
thing?
it's not too pricey. How much was the steak?
The steak I
under
got
100?
was like 79.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in this economy.
In this economy? You kidding me?
I finished the steak in 3 days.
in
Nice.
3 days.
I wasn't hungry that night.
Yeah.
So I had a few bites that night, took it home,
And
ate it the next day.
It was a
and then-
23 ounce?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to ask a really stupid question.
Why 23?
Yeah. Why not 24?
Why not? It just feels weird that it wouldn't be 20.
If I was
Or-
hungry, I would have fucking demolished that thing that night. But it's
So-
nice to have leftovers.
So no sides.
No, so here's
It's the steakhouse where the sides are like you pay individually.
it's
no
like El
mushrooms.
Gaucho. They're
Yeah, yeah,
shareable
yeah.
sides and
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah.
massive. So when Ashley and I were looking at each other, and my mom's like, I just want a Caesar salad. My mom got the smallest fucking steak, and she didn't finish it.
Yeah.
She got a 7-ounce fillet. And I was like, are you sure that's big enough? And I realized there's a quarter left. She goes, I'm just going to take this home. I'm
It's like 2 bites.
That's a bite.
Yeah.
But I was like, Ash, do you want to do a side? She can tell that I'm not that hungry.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, what are shareable sides? I'm like, they're massive for the whole table to share. And it's like lobster mac and cheese, truffle fries. And she's like, I feel like
Asparagus, probably.
she's
Yeah,
like,
the Brussels sprout.
she goes, I feel like we're just going to end up taking that side home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that's fair. So we didn't order any sides. We had a lot of the bread. The Wagyu meatballs was fucking, in the Gen Z world, fire.
So fire.
It's fucking
Fi-fi?
fire.
Oh, that sounds good. I said this last week, but I'm jealous of that Thanksgiving experience. Just going to the casino. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point. Maybe in my later years of life, but
Oh, you mean to be the casino?
yeah, to be
guy.
like, hey, fam, friends, let's go to the casino for Thanksgiving, and everybody's like, we're in.
I think you just kind of adjust. Like things change with family. Or like half of my family's in the Philippines, and that's
Yeah.
the reason why we were able to do this. And also the casino is my family's second home.
Yeah.
So they're so fucking familiar with it. The thing that's most impressive about that steakhouse is outside of like it's not that expensive, and there's a lot of options. You know, like you don't often hear the flavor of the actual meat. And I thought that meat was fucking incredible.
Yeah. Was it
Just-
grass fed?
I know, like the marinade, or it's
Oh,
not just
yeah.
like salt and pepper. Whatever that flavor was on that steak was really good. And then I went. We were going to my buddy's house in La Center, which is another 15 minutes. And I'm like, hey, Ash, I'm just gonna play some bets, which I like to do over the counter, so it feels old school.
Yeah.
And I went to the ATM. I took some cash out, and she's standing there next to me holding the bag of leftovers. And I'm taking my time, like really enjoying the process. And I go, let me get Ole Miss money line. The guy's like, okay. I'm like, let me get A&M money line. Ashley goes, how long is this going to take? Because you guys are really like, you're connecting right
I'm
now.
exploring
but
the menu.
It seems like you're taking forever. I don't know what the fuck. He's adding and deleting shit. She goes, I'm going to sit over there.
All right, so what are my odds? Okay.
I was
hold
like, you
on.
want a 20 and just hit the slot? She goes, no, my luck is horrible. I'm
How's
just gonna sit
Georgia
over
this
there."
time of year?
No, as soon as I asked, I'm like, hey, can I parlay an Ohio State national championship and a Fernando Mendoza Heisman? She goes, I'm gonna sit over there. There's questions. There's all kinds of
Yeah.
shit happening.
Which no, you said, right? They
Yeah,
don't
that
let
was a
that.
no.
They don't let them do that anymore. Which, by the way, the sides at Michael Jordan's Steakhouse: lobster mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, regular mac and cheese, truffle fries, roasted asparagus, crispy Brussels sprouts, baked potato, grilled sweet corn, roasted
the sweet
mushrooms.
corn I wanted to try.
Yeah. All of those sound divine. Maybe a little March Madness Michael Jordan Steakhouse.
Dude. I mean, this is one of the things that would make it worth it is their service is up to that like 4 or 5 star thing.
Yeah.
They present the steak knife like it's a fucking
You got to
sword,
choose.
hammer of
Yeah.
Thor. Like they present it like this. They're on top of everything. They like individually box shit up. They bring, how many bags would you like? I'm like, oh, my mom would be a separate bag. It was like a 5-star
Yeah.
service, which is
On second thought, that sounds like a bad idea, what I just suggested, because likely we will have lost a bunch of money placing bets, and then we have to go to the steakhouse, and then we're going to be like, I can't.
That's
No,
gonna,
you-
that's
you-
going to be a sad
I'll
steak
get
dinner.
the,
You
I'll
eat
get a
first.
side salad.
you eat first and you spend
And
that
then-
money, and
yeah.
then you
Yeah.
get.
Exactly. So
I mean, how far off would we be? I'd rather spend that money at the fucking steakhouse than us spending it. How much
At
money
that
did we
sports
fucking
book?
spend at that sports book?
hundreds.
That food wasn't that great.
I think that it was like $300 or $400 minimum.
Yeah, we could have just spent that at the steakhouse. Probably would have been better food.
Yeah. I am.
That's what we should do is on one of those March Madness days, call ahead, get a reservation for like the Friday, like early evening.
Have a steak for breakfast.
Yeah, be the first reservation. and
Have
might go
dinner
towards
at
the
like
steakhouse.
4 o'clock, and then just stay there, gamble, watch the night games.
Yeah. Here's also, and I know I'll probably get blacklisted for saying this. I fully prepare to bring my own alcohol and then just like filling up a fountain drink and then like dumping the alcohol
Pretty sure people do it all the time. You
in
just
the
can't get
bathroom. Yeah.
because they have the self-serve fountain.
Yeah, it's
machine.
free soda or whatever, and so I just go, okay, cool, and then I just have my whiskey. Oh, gotta go to the bathroom.
Also, if you know that the demographic at that place is more than 50% Asian, you don't think fucking Asian dads do that shit. They're sneaking in R&R in there,
Yeah.
going to the bathroom and fucking filling a camel pack.
so.
And-
I guess I'm not slick. I'm sure that they deal with that
But-
all the time.
we were told that the Jumpman logo on a cocktail does exist, just not the espresso martini, so we got it.
Yeah.
It was a tequila drink.
Oh, really?
It was a tequila blanco with like a raspberry fucking bitter. So we got that. That's with the egg white on top.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I sent you guys a picture of it.
Interesting. All
It
right.
was just a cocktail. It was a tequila drink.
Air espresso. That's what it was called, Air espresso martini, but it was a tequila drink.
No. The
Okay,
martini doesn't have a Jumpman logo. She goes, if you're looking for the Jumpman logo, that's on our tequila drink.
Got it.
Not
Boom.
the martini.
But it is called the Air Espresso Martini.
The espresso martini, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, clarified. Can confirmed. We figured it out. We
I mean,
solved it.
also those cocktails are like $23.
We're just
each.
looking out for the people.
There was a cocktail for $85.
Really?
I can't. I can't.
It was
do
a
that.
$85?
23.
Oh,
then I can't
yeah.
do that.
The 1950 Whistle Pig cocktail was $85.
No thanks.
I'm like, you better give me the whole fucking bottle if I'm ordering that.
Right, because you could probably just like take a couple of shots in the parking lot on your way in, get no alcohol there, but then feel the buzz or whatever, and then you're fine. We're balling on a budget because I lost all of my sports bets this past weekend. So there you go.
Boo-hoo.
We're already in the Christmas spirit. We got our trees. You're waiting a week because someone wanted to go with you, like your mother-in-law or something.
No, my mother.
Your mother wants to go Christmas tree shopping with you.
Yes,
So you
and-
had to wait.
Yes, because, this Thanksgiving weekend, Jay's siblings were in town, so we couldn't do it this weekend. Next weekend is my sister's bridal shower, I think, and my mom's going to that for Angelique.
Is it in California?
Yep. So can't do it this weekend. So I think we're going to do it the weekend following.
The 10th?
Yeah, it's going to
The
be up for
13th?
2 weeks.
Yeah, you'll have to get it and then go straight to the
The
party.
positive thing is though, the madness will be over. You don't
Yeah.
have to deal with a shit ton of people.
Yeah, maybe
You
they'll
just keep it up until like end of January.
Yeah,
Yeah.
February.
We'll probably get it on the Thursday or Friday before the patty.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you having me over this past weekend to watch the
Yeah,
Oregon game and to
course.
eat some Guadalupana.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
very, very good.
That truck is a fucking
Yeah.
bomb.
Shout out to them, Salem or Kaiser, I guess.
La Guadalupana.
Yeah,
Their
very
corner
good.
is also a fucking party.
Yeah.
I mean,
The what?
I mean, you guys are probably not there in the evening, but when we went, it's like there's fucking lights everywhere.
Oh,
There's a
sure.
TV playing, music.
It
Yeah,
seemed
they
like
have
a
that little
blast.
shed that you can go into, and the dispensaries right there.
Is the bar that you showed a picture of that bar right in that parking lot?
No.
Oh, okay. It looked like it could have been.
Yeah. No, that was down the road. All
You can
stars.
just eat a burrito next to the truck and just keep saucing it without putting it in a cup.
Just standing there, people go, "Excuse me."
Like, I'm not done yet, dude.
I love a good self-serve salsa bar.
Yeah, you don't see those very often. Ever since the vid.
Ever since the vid.
If
It's
you
coming
caught
back, though.
someone taking a whole taco and dipping it in the sauce,
I'd slap
would
them
you call
across
them
the
out?
face.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
not double
no.
dipping. It's
I
just
would
like
go-
a one dip.
Did they put their hand in?
No. Just half of the taco, no
Did any
fingertips.
taco?
Fall in.
Probably, yeah, because they can't control that.
Right. I would probably,
Honestly,
I'd probably go narc on them.
I would laugh, and I would just be like, "Bold move, dude! I love it." Assuming it's a man.
Yeah, why
Right.
does it have to be a guy?
I don't know.
Most likely to.
I assume women have a little bit more respect for themselves.
Well,
Fair.
you know who has no respect for themselves or the people around them? Lane Kiffin. Congratulations
Who won
to
that bet?
you. You?
I said
All right.
stay.
Florida, LSU. There you go.
Because every year we talk about this. Every year you guys underestimate these programs and you think, why go somewhere if your home is fine?
Yeah.
But you underestimate the LSUs and like the money that they're getting.
No,
Even if it's great,
I don't even know if it
these
was
guys
about-
can get pulled. That's why I said Dan Lanning could leave, and people are like, "Oh, when a good job opens up,
Yeah.
anyone can get pulled, dude." He is Lane Kiffin is such in a good position.
Does he?
Why the fuck would he go?
I have a question. Are they going to let him coach, or is
He's
No,
not coaching.
He's not coaching. And that was a thing. And I think that, like, he was having so much trouble because I think that, like, and I knew this when he talked after his post-game remarks. He was like, oh, this is such a tough decision. I was like, oh, I know he's going to LSU. Because he wanted to have it both ways. He wanted to be able to stay and coach and do all that and close the loop there. But, I mean, like, what you're going to allow, and I think Bill Cower even said this, like, what you're going to allow a guy to stay in your facilities for another month to start poaching these guys and to like recruit staff and do all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I just think it's like, hey, you got to fix the system in order for this to not become an issue. And I do definitely think that this could become like a Kiffin rule or something as it goes, because what's happening is that this is starting to interfere with the college football playoff. Before, this wasn't much of an issue with these top four teams or whatever. But now, I mean, like, you're going to have a team, you're going to have at least two teams that are going to be in the college football playoff that don't have their head coach coaching in that game. Whether it's Tulane or North Texas, both those guys accepted new jobs. And then Ole Miss is probably still going to be there too. And then what? Do you just say that Ole Miss doesn't deserve to be there anymore? There's precedent for it. I mean, like when Jordan Travis got hurt, I mean, they said, well, he doesn't have his quarterback anymore, so the framework of this team is totally different. We have to judge them based off of who they are now. Is Ole Miss a team that you want to see in the playoff when they don't have their head coach, the guy who basically, like, you know, was a foundational thing?
I think it's a different
is trying to
situation.
coach all of the coaches?
They're not in the outside looking in. They're going to be in the playoffs. It's not like they're missing their best player and it won't be a competitive game. Mentally, without Kiffin, I get it. But the thing I agree with is I think something is going to be put in place before NIL is even fucked with because of this, because it's big enough that even college basketball coaches like Rick Pitino speaking up. He goes, this is like me getting my team in March Madness and leaving in March. You know, so it makes sense.
It's legitimately the
As far as poaching, though,
one.
him being in the facility doesn't fucking matter. He has these guys' phone numbers. If he wanted to pull and recruit, he will.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's I think I don't agree with it. I'm not surprised by it, but
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do to change this, because
just change a timeline.
Yeah, it all has to do with like the
National Signing Day.
yeah, and the transfer window and all that. So they're gonna have to realign some things, but it'll be interesting to see how it works and how it's gonna affect the landscape going forward.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's going to be a year too late because there are more coaching availabilities right now than I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, I had a list up earlier today, and I had to keep scrolling just to see all the jobs that were currently open. But I thought it was interesting. Like, I guess I trusted Lane Kiffin to, and when I say do the right thing, is like to do the, the admirable thing and just like continue to coach this team. I understand that, this might be a FU to Alabama for not giving you a call. And when the Alabama job was open a couple years ago, this might be a thing to walk in the footsteps of one of his biggest mentors in Nick Saban. I just think, he's the guy who always is looking for the next thing. He's always departing. He's always, trying to stir the pot. And he couldn't have it both ways. I just feel like he should have been, I don't know, honest. But he doesn't know us that.
I don't think everyone's like, I don't think every coach or everyone's like that. I think most people are like that. We want to believe, this is like, we want to believe people are good. We want to trust they'll do the honorable thing. But I think most people would make that decision because we don't, it's not just about the amount of money you're getting paid, the potential of where you could go. I think most people they have that mindset is like, what's next? I feel like I've done what I can at Ole Miss, but how enticing is this LSU job? What other resources would I have?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to justify his decision because I feel like it's fucked, but I understand, and I wasn't shocked by it.
But I'm asking honestly, what is the big difference? I think LSU, you can say there's a history of winning,
right,
but that doesn't automatically mean that you're going to win.
There's two things I want to say about that. The first thing is when Marty Smith, who was just the ESPN reporter on standby,
stuck
just
at Ole Miss.
just like eyes crossed every half hour, just like, please God. I think that's what he said. He texted Lane Kiffin, please God, tell me there's going to be a resolution to this tonight. But it was interesting to hear Lane Kiffin when he said, what does Ole Miss or what does LSU have that Ole Miss doesn't, right? And Lane Kiffin says, well, I don't know. $100 million is one, but I think that Paul Feinbaum said this best, and Paul Feinbaum, entrenched in South, radio and all that. He said that, obviously we've talked about Lane Kiffin hates the portal. He hates the portal, but has used it because he realizes it's to his benefit. But what LSU does is it, I think, becomes a recruiting destination easier than an Ole Miss style. So he can
it's where kids want to go versus where they want to leave.
Exactly. And so you can supplement through the portal, but you're going to get a good base of recruits, so you don't have to do all of that other shit. So
also,
I think that was the biggest thing that
to add to
stood
your
out
question.
Because the money thing, Ole Miss can get the money.
They'll figure it out, yeah.
But continue.
To add to your question, though, what do they have that? What does LSU have that Ole Miss doesn't? Or how you're not guaranteed to win? I get that you're not guaranteed a national title. How often did we talk about Ole Miss before Kiffin got there?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, look where he got him to.
Yeah.
They were decent and they were winning 6, 7, 8 games, but now they're in the fucking playoffs. And it's been 2 years in a row where they've been in the hunt because of him. So I feel like he's a difference maker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was there before him?
Nobody knows.
I feel like, anyways.
Coach O before LSU.
Oh, and LSU. It was interesting. You think Coach O goes back to LSU as a coordinator? Because Lane Kiffin said in his opening,
no, he's in Mexico, fucking smoking stogies and hanging out with girls.
Speaking of Coach O, so upset to see the OSU hiring.
Yeah, Jamarcus Smith, is that correct?
Alabama OC.
Yeah, that's who they hired. So.
That should be headline news.
Yeah. But it would be because Lane Kiffin said that Coach O was his first call as he was driving around Baton Rouge last night or whatever. So why not bring Coach O back as a coordinator? Weirder things have happened. Like Vance Joseph was fired by the Broncos unceremoniously, and it's just back.
Chip Kelly's unemployed.
As their
Chip Kelly needs a job too,
but he's out.
Where does he go? Does he go back to college? I mean,
Dude,
you probably want Chip back at college.
Chip Kelly with Lane Kiffin sounds like the most
Chip Kelly teams up with Lane Kiffin.
toxic
Put
relationship.
LSU in the national championship next
My
year.
God. That sounds toxic.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Chip snags one of these head coaching jobs.
Well, let's see. The Auburn job is taken. The Florida job is taken. The Oklahoma State job is taken.
The Florida job, Summerall, is he the North Texas or Tulane guy?
He is
It's Tulane.
North. Yeah, he's Tulane. So North Texas is Eric Morris, and he is going to. I wrote this down. Oklahoma State. John Summerall is going to Florida. He was Tulane.
So where's good old boy from Oklahoma State going? Just unemployment?
To Fox Network.
Yeah,
They're
probably.
not going to put that fucker on TV.
No.
Yeah, they will. Just for the mullet, baby.
The James Madison coach is going to UCLA. Which
You
is
hear who they're talking to for Penn State?
Kalani Sitake, which I was going to bring up as I was looking through the candidate pool, and I was like, that could work. But I mean, like, I know that BYU is his alma mater.
No.
Yeah.
Chip's
But-
going to Penn State.
I don't know. I mean, that would be
Don't
hilarious.
doubt any more of my predictions because my boy Lane went to LSU.
That would be
I'm telling
hilarious
you.
if Chip went to Penn State.
I
I just think that would be such a, like, it would be such a weird
I think
would
the
be.
full
It would
circle
not
move
work.
would have been, which obviously didn't happen. Anyone who comes out of Alabama from the coaching staff has been successful somewhere.
Yeah.
So there is a positive thing with the Beavers getting that guy just because of who he's been around. So who the fuck
That's
knows?
a good point.
We talked about
Who knows? But full circle thing that was kind of a tall order. Chip Kelly going to Oregon State would have been fucking incredible.
been-
If the firing was timed right
Yeah.
and he could have taken the Beavers job.
The
holy
irony
shit.
would have been pretty incredible.
I know that Chip secretly loves the media attention, but maybe
Would have been so good, dude.
it would have
That
been
would
so
so
great.
good.
The Will Stein, Oregon's offensive
Yeah.
coordinator, is going to Kentucky. He was a Louisville native or grad, one of those two. So Will Stein is going to coach through the playoff, though. So Will Stein, the first coordinator to get a new job.
I'm hearing that they're
He's
just
got
keeping
sources.
quiet about this because they want to make sure they're, unlike Ole Miss and that whole situation unraveling, they want to make sure they're on top of it for the playoffs. They're going to announce it after. But Dan Lanning to Penn State
Shut up.
after the playoffs are over.
That's not even close to believable.
Not even
Because I can
close.
already see the heartbreak on your guys' face once you hear the news.
That
You heard it here
I don't know
first.
if heartbreak. I would just be like,
Salty.
yeah, I would be salty as
Yeah.
fuck. I'd be like, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it just
You're like, this jockstrap of yours that I kept, fuck you, I'm burning it.
exactly.
Exactly.
Let's see. We have like I said, North Texas. If you guys want to talk about some championship game previews,
Yeah,
that
let's
a
do
little
it.
bit.
Fuck me with it.
The American Athletic Championship game. Again, both John Summerall and Eric Morris are coaching in these. They will be coaching through at least this week. I couldn't get a beat on. I'm sure the answer is yes, that they would coach through the playoff, assuming that they get bounced in the
I think
first round.
Kiffin is the only one not coaching in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I know you have this kind of in order, so I'm going to fuck it up. The biggest news heading into college football involved those two and Duke because it's completely fucked.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. So you're
Duke
talking
is
about
a
the seeding.
Duke is a 5-loss team.
Yeah.
SMU lost to Cal. And what's the other ACC team?
Virginia?
Miami.
No, Virginia's going to be playing in the ACC championship. So because SMU lost and another team lost, Duke got a spot in the ACC championship.
Oh, sure.
So if they win, they're an automatic bid.
They would
They
be.
do not belong
Oh
in the
my
playoffs as a 5-loss team.
You're right. Duke versus Virginia, the 7-5 Duke.
This is the biggest wrench in the bracket right now because there's 10 guaranteed. technically the last 2 spots are reserved for the winner of North Texas and Tulane and another conference. So the whole ACC being in shambles completely fucks everything.
But isn't it the highest ranked?
Right. So there is a log jam of, and this is conference play. Virginia at 7-1 in conference play. SMU, Miami, Pitt, Georgia Tech. All of the teams I just mentioned are ranked teams.
Yep.
Duke, unranked at 7-5, is also 6-2 in the conference, and by way, I guess, of tiebreakers, Duke made its way into the championship game with Miami at number 12 in the nation, not in the ACC.
There's a
championship
possibility
game.
that a 5-loss Duke football team
Unranked.
would make the college football playoff over Miami. You know how fucked that is for Miami? That is insane.
I want to see it, and I bet
ACC is on fire.
Wait.
They would.
Is there not a higher ranked conference champion?
No, ACC is a Power 5.
Oh yeah,
They have an automatic
they're
bid.
opposed- They have
the-
an auto bid. Yeah.
They have an
Okay.
automatic bid. That's why they
Okay.
can't deny him. It would just be, I mean, to me, with the whole conversation about should Texas be in or not,
That's
this is
hilarious.
bigger.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about a 3-loss team. I don't think any 3-loss team should be in the playoffs. Because we keep finding these holes and we keep finding these gaps, and it's like, and kind of going back to last week, this is what I like about the playoffs, because technically the gaps and the holes will always exist.
Yeah.
Right? It will always be like, are you taking somebody's spot that deserves to be there? You know, if you fuck Vanderbilt over and Texas comes in, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt has worked their tails off to deserve a spot in there.
Clemson getting in last year or whatever
Was bullshit.
Was bullshit.
But what are we putting weight on? Because everyone's back and forth and they're kind of feeding their own narrative. Are we putting weight on how tough your schedule is, how great some of your wins are, or how good the teams are that you lost to?
Yeah.
Because people keep going back and forth. It's like, but Notre Dame's 2 losses are to A&M and Miami. Yeah, but Texas had a tougher schedule and they only lost to Ohio State, completely like glossing over the fact that they lost to Florida, who has 3 wins.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing that I like is, even if you took somebody's spot, before, we have no choice but to let the computer figure it out and say, oh, these are the 2 BCS top 2. They're going to have to play each other. And you fuck everybody over. But now we have a 12-team playoff bracket. Now, whether we think that you deserve it or not, you still got to go and play and prove it. That's what I like in the current situation, because now you got to go out there and play 2 or 3 games. And you can shut people up, whether you deserve to be there
I know
or not.
Duke fucks around and is in the semifinals.
Right. And so the losses
It would still be insane.
The losses that Duke has this year was at the time to number 11 Illinois. They lost to now Tulane, who is in the American Athletic Championship. Then you have a loss to Georgia Tech, who's number 12, or was number 12 at the time. And then they just recently lost to Virginia earlier in the month, 34-17. So
And they're in the
enjoy.
ACC championship.
And they're in the ACC
I think
championship.
breaking down
So-
even their strength of schedule does not matter. They have 5 losses. They should not be in the
I
conversation
know, and it's
at
like
all.
you think like, okay, all these possible scenarios could happen. I doubt they even dreamt of this scenario as a possibility. But here we are, and I am praying for the chaos now. Because
Yeah.
I kind of, like you said, I glossed over this one a little bit because I was like, whatever. I actually had no idea Duke was in that game.
It's fucking hilarious.
Like, I didn't
I
want to
mean,
preview it.
But
I wasn't
really
even going to preview
What
it.
this tells me 2 things. ACC as a conference is in shambles.
Shambles. James Franklin is about to come in there and take over.
I mean, first of all, to have Cal and Stanford is fucking insane.
It is nuts.
It's so stupid.
And then, you know what I know that they're always brought in because they're kind of the standalone. Notre Dame not being in a conference fucks everything
Sure
every
does.
fucking year.
Every year.
Because they get to be a shoo-in. They don't have to deal with shit like this.
Yeah.
They need to be forced to be in a fucking conference.
Yeah.
If they were smart, they'd be like, "Hey, we're in the ACC."
I feel like they kind of are for
I mean,
basketball they
yeah.
are.
For
In
all
football.
intents and purposes, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's again the money in the TV contracts and
Yeah,
such
they
where
make bank.
make so much money.
It's funny too that when there's so many networks that do like where Tim Tebow and Feinbaum like SEC network, and then you have Big Ten and you have ESPN and all these people like Fox, and you hear different things and before people could really hide their fandom and be completely unbiased, and now you're hearing snippets of like, yeah, this is why I think they deserve it. This is why I think they deserve it, and you got people fighting for Notre Dame going, well, their losses are to Miami and A&M, right?
Yeah.
Those are two top teams until A&M lost to Texas,
But
right?
still.
And they're like, but Texas, they've played a shit ton of ranked teams, so it's like you got a half of the people going strength of schedule and who they played, insane. You got the other half of the people, but the losses are to top teams. What do we fucking care about here? Like, and then the 3 losses, it doesn't matter. They should be in. I'm like, no, we should not entertain 83 lost teams.
Well,
That's
I think
fucking
too, you have to
insane.
understand who's the source of saying that too, because like if someone says it on
Roger Goodell.
CBS Sports Network, well, obviously the Big Ten carries those games, so they're going to stand for Big Ten. Likewise with SEC and ESPN's contract and Fox, with their TV deals. So it's like, okay, consider the source there. But
With the college football playoff committee, do you know how the votes are submitted? Do they
meet in person.
and it's like all in favor?
I kind of think that's exactly how it goes.
Like, raise your hand.
I think it's kind of a raise your hand thing. It's weird. And the thing is, we don't
Can we
really
look
know.
into it? No, it's not public
It's
information.
not public. I don't
like,
think
hey,
so.
we have everybody basically fill out a bracket and we count how many,
Okay. Oh, right.
Do you
okay.
get what I'm saying?
I do. And so I think that what the committee does is they tier them. Is that the way that they look at this is in kind of like echelons or tiers. So they look at like, okay, who are my first 4, who are my second 4, and who are my last 4? And then they just kind of like scramble those and they have the discussion there. And then they just kind of like move things up and down. That's like when this last week was so cringe-worthy when the college football playoff spokesperson or president or whatever, he was just like, oh, you flipped Oregon and Ole Miss from 6 to 7. He goes, 6-7. Okay, but like it really doesn't matter.
I'm glad I missed that.
Yeah. You didn't see that?
That made me unhappy watching you do that.
Did you actually see how
No,
bad that
I
was?
don't.
Um,
I don't.
CFP 6-7. Let's
Did
see
you,
if it-
when you asked that question, did you picture like a conference room, people bringing in donuts? It's just like,
No, I assume.
oh, here's Darcy with Krispy Kremes. All right, let's get to it. Let's vote.
I assumed that there's a standardized form that
A Scantron.
that everybody gets, and it's like, okay, fill out, your top 12 teams that you feel deserve to be there, and here are the ones that are, required to be in X, Y, and Z. Here's the whatever.
What if this is meant to not be seen by the public, and it's meant to be, just like a secret, but someone leaked it. Some like on CCTV, someone leaked it, and you see people walking in in their fan gear, like everyone that's
Yeah.
in charge of voting walking in
Or
like
it's
an
like
A&M
some
fucking
kind of
gear.
cult, and they all walk in their robes.
Yeah.
They got goats and stuff.
They've got
Hella
goats.
goats.
All right, so here is Hunter Urachek, who is the playoff committee chair, talking about.
I was already glad I missed this, and now this is just gonna fucking piss me off.
How much of an impact potentially could it be on Ole Miss if it's determined they don't have their head coach in the field?
6-7. But seriously,
Oh
Rich,
my fucking god! Oh my fucking god!
It's like a dead person.
Yeah.
Peck
That's
my
where-
eyes out.
Yeah, well, that's where this joke died, was with Hunter Urachek.
my God.
Yeah, so
That
I
and
think
the delay.
yeah.
I could hear someone like rising from the dead and just saying it.
Oh my god!
What would have only made me such a proud papa to hear that joke was if he goes, huh?
What?
Like 6-7, huh?
Why would you be a proud papa?
Because that's a joke that I would make, and it would be.
Yeah.
He's saying
In
his
that
timing
vein.
is the same as Hunter
You're a
Burich here.
me and my boy
That's
Hunty have
Hunter.
similar.
We
Yeah.
work out jokes at the Laugh Factory. You know?
Yeah, we
I
tested
actually have
that.
a Zoom with him later. We got some new material
It played
to work
really well with the focus groups, guys. It played really well
on. Yeah.
with
The Yard Farm.
Yeah, well, Yard Farm was great this past weekend.
Yeah. He got boozed up.
I told Braxton that because we decided to stay Thanksgiving night too, and I was like drowning in my sorrows from all my NFL bets. I was drinking Baileys and whiskey.
Just that.
Just that in the
Is that a
evening.
normal drink?
No.
No, it's not. I think it's really
Think of that.
Baileys.
Is that
Bailey's.
Russian coffee?
It's kind of like a White Russian.
A
That's
White
how I was
Russian.
looking at it.
Did you have ice in it?
Yeah.
The only thing missing is milk, right? From a white.
Well, I
Russian?
mean, like Bailey's is kind of the creaminess already.
I mean,
so.
that is a
in
white
I don't
my-
think it's that weird, and it
That
tasted
sounds-
fine.
I mean, I'm sure it tasted great.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's one of those drinks. It's like you have one of them, and it's like, wow, my stomach's kind of
Yeah.
rumbling. But it sounds like you had a dozen.
I had enough, and to the point where I was eating the cheese whiz on a cracker.
Did you shit there?
Yeah, and then I was like,
Well, I guess
and then
mixed with
again,
all the
and then
Thanksgiving
again,
food,
and
you're
then
definitely
again.
blowing bathroom
Yeah,
up.
exactly. So let's see. We are recording again on a Monday, so we don't have the college football playoff rankings yet. So stay tuned for that.
Well, what's your prediction? Where do you think A&M would fall? What do you think Oregon would rise to? Ohio State will stay 1.
Right. I think that like when we look at, because we had Texas, A&M, and this is the AP poll. A&M loses. They're now 11-1, but they're the number 7 team. Oregon jumped from number 5 to number 4 in the AP. Again, college football playoff is a little different.
Yeah, I think Oregon is going to be at 5 when it's all said and done. Because I think regardless, unless it's a total blowout in the Big Ten championship, only if I think Ohio State kills Indiana. Even if Indiana beats Ohio State by double digits, I think Ohio State will still be in. But if Ohio State bludgeons Indiana, I think they might
toss them to
Toss
number
'em.
5. Yeah, I could see that, and especially how it works with Texas Tech, too. Like, Texas Tech is unstoppable on offense, and, they're going to be in their championship game, and they could jump into the number 4 spot.
Yeah. So
I don't think Indiana's going anywhere, no matter what.
You think if they lose by 14 or more, they are still in the top 4?
This isn't like this is what I'm predicting from my observation. This isn't what I think should happen. I think if Indiana loses by 40 to Ohio State, they're gonna come down to saying, but Indiana beat Oregon. So there's just no way they're gonna have Oregon jump them. I do not see that happening.
That's a good point.
I feel like the committee will look at it. I think we can count on Ohio State and Indiana being in the 4.
Yeah.
And then it's just I think A&M is out. I think Oregon will be ahead of A&M. I don't think you can get rid of Texas Tech in the top 4. And then it's going to be an SEC team. It's going to be a Georgia or Ole Miss.
The Ole Miss would be wild.
No,
but they'll play each. They're going to. Oh no, it's Georgia Alabama.
Yeah, so Georgia Alabama in the championship.
So the only way that I think Oregon can make 4 if Alabama beats Georgia in the SEC championship. I think Oregon can make 4.
Right, because the seeding. How does that seeding work again?
What do you mean?
Well, is the top 4
have a first round bye?
The first round bye, but is it the qualifiers like?
No, it's the top 4 ranked team. They don't have to be champions.
They don't have to. Okay,
Yes.
I gotcha.
Because that was
what changed.
That's what changed. So I think
That's
that
right.
Miguel is probably right.
If Oregon wants the bye, they are the biggest Alabama fans right now.
Yeah.
But do you? Do you? I mean, you do, but
Why would you not want the bye?
Well, I mean, at this point, you're going to be
'Cause
in
you get
Ohio State's bracket if you don't get a number 4 spot. So
Like,
I
what
don't
would you?
know.
Why would you not want the bye because of momentum?
He wants to just go to a playoff
I want a home playoff game.
He wants to go to a home playoff game.
I think you want the first round playoff. I think no matter what, you're going to play a tough team.
Yeah.
If Oregon doesn't end up in Ohio State's bracket, they're playing Notre Dame, who can score 60 points on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to play
No, it's gonna
anybody
be
that's good.
Tough no matter what. I guess I've just mentally been preparing to not have the bye, which I know means a lot to the team. So I don't know. I don't. Isn't it? It's more than just Alabama winning.
Well, I'm looking at it like the top 3 is set. I think Ohio State, Indiana, Texas Tech are 3. That's top 3. I think 4th is between Georgia, Oregon, and somebody else. But I think it's between Georgia and Oregon. And the only way that Oregon can overtake Georgia, because it's Georgia's right now, is if Georgia loses the SEC championship. Because that'll give them 2 losses.
They'll
need
lose
the
to dust
Alabama.
to settle. Let's get these championship games out of the way. Can we do a quick preview?
Yeah. So in the American Athletic Conference, you've got the Tulane Green Wave against the North Texas Mean Green. So,
Whoa.
how about that?
I'll take the blue team.
Tulane 10-2, 7-1 in conference play.
We betting?
Let's see. What is the line here? What is our line? I had it up earlier. Let's get back to it. Schedule. That game is on Friday? Yeah, Fridays.
Are the championship games split between Friday and Saturday?
The only championship game on Friday is the Tulane North Texas game. North Texas, a 2.5-point favorite.
So this would be a pick'em.
This would be a pick'em. Let's see. If we're looking at players to watch, you've got the quarterback for the Tulane Green Wave, Jake Retzlaff.
Yeah, the
My favorite.
Previously a BYU Cougar.
Oh, sure.
The only Jewish quarterback to play for and start for the Cougars. Then got wrongly accused of sexual misconduct.
Oh, is that right?
But
you sure it's wrongly accused?
yes, he did prove it. But because of the honor code at BYU, and to basically get himself out of the sexual misconduct, he had to admit to breaking the honor code.
Oh, gotcha.
So BYU was kind of like, hands are tied, we got to get rid of you. So a little Retzlaff backstory. But he's a big reason as to why they're pretty good, because he's a way better quarterback than the Tulane.
At least one of the reasons this year, they're in their 4th straight appearance, the Tulane Green Wave, in their 4th straight title appearance. So it is, the winner of this one is going to go to the college football playoff.
I'll take Tulane.
You guys
Tulane, I hardly knew her. I will take North Texas.
All right, so this is between you two?
Sure. 10-spotter. Or 20.
No.
Yeah.
Is this just straight up?
I was going to say 5
Yeah.
at first.
Braxton's Tulane?
Yeah.
Tulane.
What
I
was
hardly
this?
knew
The
her.
spread is under 3?
Pick up.
Yeah. Drake Mestamaker. That's hoping to make a Mestamaker of the Tulane Green Wave.
Are you just doing 10?
Nah.
10 or
Yeah,
20?
just 10.
You want another go at that one?
Nope. Poised to Mestamaker a... It's still not working.
No.
It's still
On to
not
the next
working.
game.
Texas Tech is a 12.5-point favorite over BYU, potentially without
You want
Kalani
BYU?
Sitake. On the spread, no. I think that Texas Tech is going to...
I'll take the 12.5.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'll take.
But
Okay.
BYU is 11-1 as well, so
12. So Texas Tech minus 12.5.
I have Tech minus 12.5.
Oh, I was taking Tech at 12.5, not BYU.
I'll take BYU plus 12.5.
There it is. He's got it.
So you too?
No, you've got it.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it, bitch.
Mormons.
I've already got the bet, so that's why. I just know that Tech's offense is very good. Let's go with that.
Yeah, they got Patrick Mahomes.
Have you ever heard of a little person? Well, never mind. I'm gonna rephrase that.
Have you ever heard of a little person?
A little guy named Jesus, because he's on BYU side.
Is he? That's not a BYU thing, is it?
You should have just. You should have just
Jesus
ended
is
it.
not a BYU.
You should have just ended it there. Have you ever heard of a little person,
That's kind of
aka midgies?
Yeah.
You're right. I'm gonna stick with that.
Little J, little Jesus.
All right.
Georgia, Alabama.
Are these all neutral sites?
Yeah. AT&T Stadium for the big.
Oh yeah, you're
12
BYU can't be in Texas, dude.
Yeah, they can.
People were talking about that guy who looks like Patrick Mahomes from Nebraska,
Dylan Raiola.
Derek Areola. Yeah, they think that he should transfer and just complete the circle.
He is
Yeah.
transferring.
Yeah, I
Is he
think
going to
that's
transfer
a real
there?
thing.
I love that if that's actually going to happen. It would be so good.
Dude, you know how
Is
uncomfortable.
he gonna wear number 5?
Probably.
If you're Patrick Mahomes, you have to be so uncomfortable because you know the first chance that guy gets, he's blowing you.
Yeah.
They're
I'd stay away from.
I think
him.
it's his godson.
What?
They
What?
like know each other.
No,
Really?
that's
Yes.
not real.
That can't be
Yes.
That's weird.
Yes.
It's already weird, man.
Or like a nephew or something. They are connected. He's not just doing this because he like
Idolizes him?
but he also like knows him.
I'm not comfortable with that.
Okay, they're not related biologically.
But
They're related
Raiola,
spiritually.
Oh, here it is. Raiola is the godson of Matthew Stafford and played baseball like Mahomes did. Okay, that's so Matthew Stafford is his godfather. They are not. There is nothing there.
Oh, okay. And there's not a lot of stuff you can do to, like replicate Matthew Stafford, besides have really nice big white teeth.
Yeah, and Glassford, huh? Right, that was his nickname when he was.
You're
in,
giving me the same feeling as Hunter Yurevich.
6'7".
Yeah. The sad thing is, Pete, you have done a 6'7" joke in real life.
I did, I did it on this podcast even before when he said about 6 or 7 wins. Georgia, Alabama. Georgia run defense or run attack, good. Alabama's run defense, not so good.
Yeah, but Alabama's quarterback loves Jesus.
Does he?
You gotta
Are
be
you
careful.
sure?
Are you sure?
Are
Ty Simpson?
you want to play the post game after the Iron Bowl where he's like, "All glory to God," and he repeated, "Thank the Lord." Dude,
Kalen DeBoer has, I don't think, lost to Georgia yet, which is wild. He is 2-0 against Georgia.
That is wild.
Isn't that crazy? They won earlier this year, 27-24.
Whoa, what's the spread
here?
2.5 in favor of Georgia. I want Georgia in this game.
I don't.
I want to bet this game just to bet it, so I'll take Alabama.
You'll take Alabama.
It'll be a pick 'em then, right?
Yes,
I'm
it
out of
will.
this one.
I want Georgia in this game.
I'll give it to you.
Let's see. Georgia, I have a few notes on this. I think history favors Alabama. They've won all 4 previous SEC title games against Georgia.
God damn.
Yeah, how about that?
Damn, bro.
So, fun fact for you. And Kirby Smart has never beaten Kalen DeBoer.
Kirby Smart's also never gotten a haircut.
Not a good one, at least.
Wait, you imagine? Do you picture him sitting at the barber shop, but he doesn't take off the visor? He goes, cut around it.
Cut around it.
Dude,
Yep.
cut around it. Use it as a guideline.
Cut around it. You have then your 5 p.m. late night game there, competing then with the ACC championship game, which is hilarious. Ohio State, Indiana. Ohio State 4.5 point favorite.
I'll take it. Who wants Indiana?
Who wants Indiana?
Yeah,
I don't want Indiana.
You guys don't want Indiana?
No.
I don't. I love.
Ohio State covers this by 14, but we got to gamble on this game.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want Ohio State minus 14?
No, I'll do Ohio State -7.
No, man. I think we're all have the same mindset. I think that Ohio State is clearly the best team in college football right now. I think that they haven't even opened up the book.
I will take it at 7.
You would take it at 7?
I'll take it at 7.
Yeah. I mean, we just got to gamble.
We'll
All
take
right.
it at 7.
I
Why
like
not?
it, Pete.
Why not?
Just put his
Braxton.
nuts on the table.
Put-
Table.
How does it feel to watch both our balls, you fucking pussy?
I'm just proud to see my friends.
Proud to see it
know,
happening.
happy.
Yeah.
All right, you have Ohio State -17, right? That's what you said?
What?
What just happened?
What?
You
I was
said
moving
Ohio-
on to the NFL. We'll try and abridge this this week of the NFL.
Whoa, don't skip to the NFL.
Why not?
We got to bet the Duke-Virginia
Oh,
game.
right. I keep
That's gotta
forgetting
be
about
hilarious.
it. I keep
That's
forgetting
got
about
That's
it.
funny.
Hey,
My bad.
Guess that line.
Yeah. Guess that line.
Virginia -9.5.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I'll go Virginia -10.5.
Where is it?
It is at Bank of America Stadium where the Panthers play.
So, it's both right there. I'd say
Yeah.
Virginia 9.5.
Virginia -3.5.
What? Give me Duke, baby. Give me Duke. I'll do it. Give me the 5-loss team.
Yeah. I want to see it happen, I suppose. Do you want Virginia?
I mean,
Virginia's going to
based
win
on
this
what
game.
I just guessed. I think I would want Virginia.
Yeah, take it then.
No, you got it.
Okay.
You want Virginia
I'll take
3.5?
Virginia 3.5. But
is
I
such a-
secretly want Duke
3.5?
to win.
This is such a
Yeah.
bad bet for
Yeah.
me.
You
Yeah,
do have to take them. It's part of your legacy.
It would if Duke wins this game, they're winning the whole thing. They're winning the whole thing.
Is that
I'm-
how it
I'm
works?
They're going to
betting
go
that
against
shit.
Ohio
They're
State.
just like, hey guys, we're calling the whole thing off.
They're going to go
They
against.
did something. They showed us something today.
Yeah.
They win.
That
This
will
is the
happen.
one I should have adjusted, not
Oregon,
the Indiana one.
Oregon versus Duke, and then Duke beats Oregon
Oh my
at
God.
Autzen.
What?
That
Would
is-
you go to an
that
Autzen,
is-
No.
Oregon Duke
But
college football
Why
playoff?
I wouldn't go.
what? That would feel incredible. That would make up for the 2016
Miguel.
Duke-Oregon college
You've gotta
basketball.
go.
If Duke beats Oregon,
Go.
Imagine the feeling that you would
to
have.
go. If for some reason Duke is playing Oregon at Autzen, you have to go.
you
with
also
us.
realize that if someone refuses to go to Autzen as a neutral guy, it's bad for them. Going to Autzen as an opposing fan, wearing opposing gear,
Nothing
that's
is
where I get
going to
raped.
happen to you.
It rhymes with
Why-
grape.
Why,
It rhymes
why
with grape.
would anything happen to you?
I'm not gonna say it, but it rhymes with.
But just imagine the feeling of
Don't
Duke
bleep
winning.
That. That is a bad taste.
But seriously,
I will not be stepping foot at
I
Autzen.
will not.
Why wouldn't you? That.
Will you watch it with us?
I will watch
Okay,
it.
You can watch it.
I mean,
All right.
how
all right,
what
all
a
right, all right, all right,
redeeming
all right.
thing that would be for if Oregon loses to a 5-loss team, Duke football.
Let's tailgate it at
it
Reeser.
would be insane.
We'll tailgate it
What
at
would
Reeser.
hurt you more? That would just be directed towards me. But
I don't-
Would it hurt more for Oregon to lose to a 7-5 Duke in the college football playoff
Yes.
than any other team?
I got to be honest. I think at that point it would just be funny.
I don't know.
I
Like
don't-
you
I
can't
think
get
I would
mad.
cancel
You just
the
I don't
press.
think I would be mad at all. I think I'd be sad, but I think I would have to recognize the comedy in that and just how
What would grind your gears more? A loss to this football team from Duke or a loss against Tulane?
that would piss me
Or
off
North
way
Texas.
more. Way more.
Oh yeah.
That would piss me off way more.
A Tulane or North Texas
Because
loss?
here's the comedy of it is you and I and Peter, or me and Peter versus you, have had this thing, and you've always been able to have this view of Oregon because they are relevant. And not once have we ever been like, well, Duke sucks at football, because that means nothing to you.
Yeah.
And so like
I
having
don't even watch their games.
having
Who is their quarterback?
the irony stars align in such a way to where you are just like, I beat you this way too.
Yeah.
My team haven't even considered this a possibility.
He would have
and
another
fuck you this
feather
way.
in his
Yeah.
cap about Oregon that I don't think I could bear.
And for the universe to make that happen would seem like so targeted that you'd have to like just sit back
this feels like a personal
and be
attack.
like, good one.
yeah,
You
hey,
got me.
Yeah.
What can I say?
How do you want me to respond?
Yeah. So
Like at
I
that,
think a Tulane, it would be like a what the fuck?
like at that point, you didn't just let me come on your face. You had to swallow my jizz. That's a double down, is what you're saying.
In other words.
In other words,
I'm not
that's
very
exactly
eloquent.
what
That's
we were
the
saying.
only way I
Yeah.
could deliver it.
He only analogizes in cum.
So how much is that in cum?
Yeah. What?
Don't ask him analogies and metaphors because it's all jizz related.
Where is this on the cum scale?
Back in the day, frankfurters were a nickel. What's that in jizz? Because I'm not understanding your story.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
So that is that's kind of what sums up my NFL bets. Again,
NCAA, you mean?
right. Well,
Are these are the only games happening?
those are the only games of championship variety. Yeah.
And then we get shitty bowl games for a month.
Yep.
It feels like too long away to talk about Thanksgiving games. I want to know what your biggest surprises were outside of the Rams and Panthers. We already talked about that. Brosmer, whatever his name, Max Brosmer, had a worse QB rating than J.J. McCarthy had. And again, if you were to just spike the ball on every play, your QBR would be 39.6. He had somewhere in the range of 32. The Steelers got run up on, which was like people were chanting like fire Mike Tomlin. Like they've never allowed that many rushing yards in at their home stadium ever in that game.
And the Bills needed that,
They sure did.
like they need air.
Yeah.
I mean, the conversation about the Bills is like 1 week they're winning the Super Bowl and in another week they lose. Does this give you confidence that
No.
they could run the
No.
table?
0%.
Because Allen threw another pick or two picks like early on in the game. Like he still is making bad decisions, and there's nothing about the Bills that tells me like, oh, these guys will fucking run it. Like they
No.
are going to win.
But the thing that does make me confident is I have seen Josh Allen play a whole first half of the season like that, and then
Lose to the Chiefs.
well, the Chiefs don't seem to be much of a problem.
I mean, lose to someone at the end.
Yeah, but my point is that I've seen this team and him as a starting quarterback have the ability to turn it on when it matters, and I have confidence in that.
The biggest advantage with them is like if you have Josh Allen on your team, you're going to be in the game.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. But if we're addressing Thanksgiving, we should start with the bet that we place on fucking air. The fact that not one of those legs hit.
No.
With Jahmyr Gibbs not scoring a touchdown,
Yep.
Kareem Hunt not scoring a touchdown, and Mark Andrews not scoring a touchdown. On top of that, that is the most surprising thing, is the Bengals routing the Ravens.
Yeah.
Is in Baltimore, right? Was it in
In-
Baltimore? It was in Cincinnati.
I think it was in Baltimore.
It was in Baltimore.
Yeah. And now you're looking at an AFC North where you have 2 6-6 teams and 1 4-8 team. Who cares about the Browns at 3-9? But I mean, could Cincinnati foreseeably find themselves in a competitive competitive, not so competitive AFC North? Maybe.
I give
it's-
Joe Shiesty a lot of respect though. You could have easily sat out
You
the
could-
rest
yeah,
of the fucking
absolutely.
season, but he's out there balling.
And it's not outside the realm of possibilities that you can just win out and win this division. Like it's not.
You could win the division at 9-8.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem. Nope. Well, it's also an interesting division that has kind of opened itself up since, I guess, in the past couple of weeks has been the Colts falling off a little bit. 8-4 now. Jacksonville holds the tiebreaker, though. They're sitting atop of the AFC South right now, the Jaguars, after a couple of, let's see, a 3-game winning streak. The Texans on a 4-game winning streak as well at 7-5. So good.
So good.
Suffocating.
Suffocating. Yeah. So an interesting division shaking up there. We talked about this a few weeks ago. The Dolphins, winners of 4 of their last 5.
What the fuck's up with that?
So I remember saying, "Hey, John Gruden says they're going to go on a 5-game winning streak."
The Dolphins have fucked gambling this season
so much.
So have the Panthers.
The Panthers have absolutely screwed
the fucking
me.
Panthers.
The Panthers.
Why
have
is Bryce
screwed me.
Young
They've also helped me.
I'm very happy for Bryce Young, but for gambling reasons, the Panthers have been so fucking unpredictable.
Yeah, I'm not betting on them for the rest
Panthers
of the year.
number 1, Dolphins 2, Falcons 3.
Falcons
Those
have
3
been
have
tough.
fucked betting all season.
I've stayed away from the Falcons, but the Panthers and the Dolphins have fucked me multiple times.
Yeah, and from a rushing perspective, I have never hit on a Josh Jacobs anytime. The last couple of weeks or last couple times I bet him, Jonathan Taylor has not been in the end zone.
And you've been taking it at like -2.
-220 parlayed with a few things. It's like a throw-in, really. You just throw it in there to boost the odds a little bit. So, and now the NFC South, the Panthers are a half game out of the top of the NFC South.
Should we place another division?
We might have to at this point because right now the Seahawks and the Rams are tied at 9-3 at top of the NFC West, but then you've got the 49ers at 9-4, a half game back. It's insane how close all these divisions are. And the Bears at 9-3 atop the NFC
This
North.
is the only time I'm buying into the conspiracy theory and the script. This is the only, like, you can convince me right now, because I was telling you earlier, I have not hit every season in the NFL. I hit at least 1 or 2, sometimes 3 or 4's max of any alternate spreads or totals. I hit those. I would hit a couple of them. It's been so wild because of the teams that we mentioned. And going into a week where, like, Rams are double-digit favorites and they would lose to the Panthers, I'm like, you could convince me that there's something going on.
Yeah, the Patriots, so this is how, like, if you shake things out here. The Patriots were, like, what, 4-13 or something like that last year? They're now 10-2, and they're the best team in the AFC. You have the Bengals at 4-8 competing to win the division, potentially. Insane. You have the Texans and the Colts. Again, the Colts were not doing it as great the last couple of years. But then the Chiefs, obviously the biggest surprise there at 6-6. Insane. You have the 49ers at 9-4 and in third place in their division. And the Bears, as bad as they were in the last couple of seasons, are atop of the NFC North with the Lions in third place.
Atop the NFC.
Atop the NFC.
Not just the North. The Bears are the number 1 team in the NFC right now.
Who would have thought?
We are in the upside down.
Yeah.
We are in the upside
down.
But I know that sorry to interrupt, Miguel, but like this week I know that there are a few games that are basically either you win or you're out of the playoffs.
Well, so far the Raiders and Titans have both been eliminated, as well as the Saints and the Giants.
I think one of the
And
teams
Cardinals.
I think the Panthers are in that. I think the Dolphins are in that.
The Chiefs are in that.
I think the Lions are in the hunt right now. They're like 7-5. I think they're in the hunt for the playoffs.
I think they have 1 or 2 games to give, but like mathematically speaking, I think if the Chiefs lose one more,
the Chiefs absolutely in that conversation.
Because right now the Steelers have the tiebreak over Kansas City based on best win percentage in conference games. Correct.
Yeah, the only tiebreaker that Kansas City has is over the Colts.
Cool.
I think that's probably the number 1 team people are watching. It's Kansas City this week.
Yeah,
because it'll fuck up the whole halftime show of the Super Bowl. They're not in it.
Let me go ahead and pull up the games from this week. We have the
can
Thursday night
lose
game
more money.
between the Cowboys and Lions. How about them Cowboys defeating both teams in the Super Bowl last year in a span of 4 days? So,
and Dak's doing it without throwing much to CeeDee Lamb. I don't know how the fuck they're doing
George
it, man.
Pickens, baby.
He's loving Pickens.
Lions a 3-point favorite at home.
We got to bet this. This is a good game.
With the money line on the Cowboys at plus 142. I'm curious where the sharp money is. That is a betting term, boys and girls. I imagine the sharp money is on the Cowboys.
I would tend to agree with you, Peter.
Yeah. How about it?
Yeah, we're going to listen to your statistics after we look at your DraftKings account.
Let me remind you.
What's the spread here? It's a pick 'em?
3, yeah.
All right. Who wants what? Who wants who?
I don't want to bet you guys on this game.
This is a close enough. This is a
what
pretty
do you
even
want?
game. Where is it?
Detroit.
D-Town, baby.
I kind of want the Cowboys.
Okay. That's fine.
Is it just straight up?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much?
Are we on?
I've been doing everything at 10 unless you guys want something
Let's keep it 10 on this one. Yeah.
Keep it rolling.
Yeah.
I am going to be, like Braxton suggested, I am going to be settling the entire ledger because it's so long.
Yeah.
And we just pay it out before the end of the year.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to write it out because it's my legal pad running out.
Running out. I am willing to take the Bengals at +6 against the Bills this weekend.
I'm not betting on
Buffalo.
against Joe Shiesty, man. I want you to take the Bills. I want Joe Shiesty.
+225. I
I
might.
want you to take the
I want you
Bills.
to do it.
What's that in jizz terms?
What's the cum scale of that one? We can't make that a thing,
Oh,
guys.
gosh. That's plus 500 gums.
It's not even worth betting on.
Yeah, you got to be at least +750.
Dude, I can't just be throwing my cum away.
So we're nothing here.
No,
Nothing.
we're nutting.
None.
The Ravens Steelers a compelling game.
God, I don't want to watch that at all.
Plus
Next.
5.5. The Ravens are giving 5.5 there on
Against Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, like Aaron Rodgers looked like he had just been beaten up by Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone this past week. He looked.
He was ragdolled.
He was.
Good Christmas drop.
Thank you. Colts Jags Jaguars.
Interesting.
The Colts are a 1.5-point road favorite over the Jags right
Give
now.
me
A reeling.
The Jags.
You guys want it?
I do. Yeah.
Give me-
I'll take the Colts on a pick 'em.
The Jags, baby.
Just a peek 'em?
Plus 102 there. I wonder is there an anytime touchdown score yet for Jonathan Taylor? Minus 265.
Yeah, that's a trap.
Oh,
That's a trap.
Pete's
So.
going to dive headfirst into
I
that.
am. I sure am. Ooh, the Titans.
I'm going to wait for it to get to minus 400. I'll take it.
The Titans and the Browns. Wow. Browns 4.5-point home
I
favorite.
will give you guys $10 to not bet me on that.
Deal.
Dolphins Jets. Dolphins only a 2.5-point
Next.
road favorite.
I'll take the Jets.
You will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's so scared.
Such a bad bet.
That 2.5. That feels
At 2.5 though.
That's. Oh, you wanted it 2.5.
Yeah.
No, we've made this rule.
Yeah.
There's two shitty teams. It's an exception.
No.
No, Dolphins
No
are on the
exception
up
to
and
the
up.
rule.
All right, fine. I'll take it.
Okay, cool. Maybe I'll respond in favor here. The Commanders only a 1.5-point favorite on the road against the Vikings.
Oh, I want after the way they played last night.
I know, what a
Dude,
heartbreaker.
Yeah.
I wanted that win for Mariota.
Me
I have
too.
never cheered for a duck that
Also,
hard.
Chris Collinsworth saying Mariota.
Yeah.
Mariota.
Yeah, why-
Mariota.
He's been in the league for 13 years. How are you coming up with different iterations again?
And I get that it is Mariota, but the Mariota.
Yeah.
Mariota.
I was cheering for Mariota so
Yeah,
hard
that-
it was heartbreaking to watch him take a knee at the end because if it was just 2 inches higher,
And that was a touchdown.
that was a touchdown.
Yeah.
Or 2
For
points,
some
whatever.
reason, I was hoping for such a stupid outcome where they kick a PAT because I needed Bo Nix for more yards. I was like, why would they tie it?
You
Yeah.
could tell that every person on that field was exhausted.
Yeah.
They were like, we need to end this now.
Mariota played so fucking well.
He did.
I mean, the fact that McLaurin and Debo had their yards, like he was spreading the ball. He had
throwing darts.
30, 40 yards rushing. Dude, he was
55, actually.
55?
55
He
yards
played
rushing.
so fucking good. I hate saying that you deserve something, but like I wanted the Commanders to win that fucking game, man.
Yeah.
That Broncos defense is scary.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary.
Value play possibly for the Bears, a 6.5 point road underdog to the Green Bay Packers.
Wait, are we not betting Commanders Vikings?
Oh, we are.
You guys don't. Who wants who?
Well, I don't want the Vikings
I don't either.
in any
Okay, then we're not
capacity.
betting it if
Yeah.
no one wants the Vikings.
The
I would-
Bears 6.5 point. Is there injury? Something that I'm not realizing? Why is that such a big discrepancy?
I would like the Bears plus 6.5, please.
It's your Packers.
Yeah, they can still cover 6, baby.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I want the Bears.
I want the Bears at 6.5 at plus 250.
Yeah, no.
So it's Packers minus 6.5.
Yeah.
I'll do it just to gamble. Who am I doing it against?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Is it you?
Bears 6.5 plus 6.5.
I want the Bears, but where is it? Where's it
It's
at?
in Green Bay.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know what the weather's going to be. Maybe it's going to be
85.
dog crap.
85 and
the
stuff.
over-under is only 44.5, so maybe they're anticipating some bad weather. Green Bay weather.
This is a lot of points I'm giving, man.
You are.
To the number one team in the NFK.
Sunday, it is supposed to be 16 degrees.
So they're expecting snow in Lambeau.
No snow.
Even worse.
16 degrees and no snow. Yeah.
Are they?
That means it's
are they
gonna be
saying?
windy.
Are they saying players in Chicago are just not used to this shit?
I get. Yeah, they're in the same region. They're 90 minutes away from each other. Chiefs Texans. Chiefs a 3.5 point favorite.
Oh, give me the
Texans.
Tejans.
The Chiefs will score 3 points against that defense.
Give me the Tejans.
Okay.
What was the spread?
3.5. So we'll take it at 3.5.
You got the Chiefs?
I do. And then
This is the second week in a row you're betting on the Chiefs.
Yeah. And then your Monday night football game is the Chargers at home, a 2.5 point home underdog.
No
to the
Herbert.
Eagles.
He had surgery today.
No, he didn't.
He had surgery on his hand, on his
doubt.
finger.
Did he actually?
Yeah. He's
But I
he's week to week though. It's not out for the
Yeah,
season,
I don't
but he
think
had
it's.
because of what happened yesterday. He had surgery on this left hand.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything serious.
Well, then, no, I don't want any action on that game.
Me neither.
What is it? Chargers who?
2.5, get 2.5 against the Eagles.
I'll take Philly
I don't want that.
at minus 6.5.
I'm not going to do that. I
Stand
still
by
don't
your
think I'm
team,
gonna do
dude.
it.
Stand
Yeah,
by your
you
team.
Stand by
have to do
Herbert.
it.
What was the original spread? 2.5.
2.5.
I'm giving you 4
Okay, fine.
points.
Because you gave me some points.
I mean,
And
this
you're giving
isn't-
me points again, but I still don't feel good about it.
I'm doing this for you.
Yeah.
This is probably a bad bet for me. Did I say 4.5?
You said
6.
6.5.
Son of a bitch.
Or 6.7.
Okay, that's 3 times what I was doing. Jesus Christ.
Brody is like, hey, 76 gas station? Oh, 6.7. I'm like, Brody, it doesn't work like that. On his way to his piano lessons, he would always be like, oh.
No.
Anyways.
I don't want it.
Nobody wants it. We're going to Arizona this week. Very excited. about that.
So we don't get to celebrate your wife's 40th?
No, not this time.
You didn't celebrate Mark's 40th.
You can.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have the
There
same
was
birthday?
One detail I forgot to tell you guys about. in that story.
Oh, there is it. Okay, we'll
I'll tell
talk
you
about
afterwards.
it on the other side.
Clear eyes.
Sports.
Can't lose.